I'm being quiet, so I need to actually move my mic closer to my mouth because I don't want to bother Cassie because it is like 5 a.m. I gave a start time, so I'm killing a little bit of time messing with this. It's such a good G pose, and it's so good. Look at it. Wow. And Aura is gazing at me so lovingly, which is so funny considering that the emote that Hawk is using to have Aura do that is annoyed. I'm using lean. And then Sazanami in the background we weren't worrying about. Sazanami was just jumping onto a rock and happened to be in midair when I snapped the G pose. It was actually very funny because, like, he was hovering in midair, and then the jumping animation would just play over and over without him moving in midair, and it was very silly. Actually had to, like, pause it in its appropriate location so that it would not look too stupid in the background. But okay, I said 450. It's 450. Caffeine withdrawal screws with me, and I just couldn't sit around anymore, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna try to be quiet. We have some extra side quests. So, let's take a look. We've done everything for the most part. We have to go kill a monster in petrification attacks and as an arts canceling attack on the way to Revenue Trail. We have someone we need to escort to Revenue Village. And we have a relative who went missing 10 years ago. So, let's go to Kirsch Bar, because it's right here, and then we'll head on down. Hello. Market's reopened. Oh, what a tough old town Boses. Oh, they've already got it fixed. Oh, that's adorable. Nothing. Nothing to it. Oh my gosh. How are you? How's the market? Hey, there's a restoration memorial sale. First price cut in a while. I'm not offering this best position to anyone. Oh. Is there a price drop? It doesn't feel like it is. Let's just stock up on some. We have a pretty good supply of stuff, but we should probably top off. Within reason. I don't want to go to the full... Do I? Let's not. We don't know what else is there. Meat, vegetables, fish. What should I do today? Yes, rather than just selling ingredients, they taught you what to make. Now that I think about it, it really would. After all, when you buy a vacuum cleaner, they show you how to use it, right? When did they do the same with meat and fish? Oh my god. Could you imagine if they sold the recipes? What do you got? Same stuff for the most part. No. That's right. We've got some fun stuff. Well, we're pretty in need of everything because we just did a big cooking batch in anticipation of the dragon that we ended up not really needing. I think we used like one revival item. Yay! Seems like the ancient dragon went off somewhere. Thank Idios for that. How can I work? Now I can work on getting ready to reopen without concern. It'll take a bit longer, but I look forward to your business when I'm open again. What do you got? Still the same 3 things. Welcome. I'm here to help with Dad's store today. Well, good luck with your cat suit store. Top class carpets for just 500 Mira. Just 500 Mira. As part of a return to business campaign, you get one of the same carpet for free. What a deal. And we have a new issue of the Liberal News. And we didn't read last one, so we should probably read the Liberal News. We're going to have a couple of Liberal Newses to read. Yeah, let's do that. Get into a nice comfy spot to read the Liberal News. Okay, we have the special dragon report. Ancient dragon appears. I doubt any words are needed for this edition. The photograph says it all. This is the dragon that appeared yesterday at noon in the city of Bose. The dragon flew in from the east, then proceeded to land on top of the Bose market. At a length of around 40 yards, its enormous size crushed the roof, causing it to collapse, resulting in injuries. Afterwards, it flew west to Ravenue Village and razed the village orchards. Following its trail of destruction, it took to the clouds and vanished. The Royal Army immediately restricted airspace. Crushed by the dragon, the domed ceiling of the Bose Market collapsed and injured several persons, despite the rapid response from nearby bracers. Some of the injured remain unconscious. The market is currently cordoned off, and it's unclear when or if it will reopen. For the emblem of the city to be so damaged has been a shock to every citizen. The dragon's attack on Ravenue Village reduced the orchards to ash. As Ravenue's main industry, their loss is a terrible blow. After receiving reports of damage from across the region, Queen Alicia announced emergency support for the afflicted areas. The Queen also stated in order to prevent further damage, she would appeal the Royal Army to respond to the threat immediately. According to persons within the army, a plan is already in the works. We did that last time. Currently, the dragon remains at large, and citizens will remain anxious until the plan is enacted. Dragons have always been described as moderate and intelligent in lore, but the destructive creature witnessed here seems a far cry from the idealized image. Specialists in ancient life confirm the anatomy is the same. What's this behavioral difference mean? As a being from before the Great Collapse, it's theorized perhaps it may be confused by the change in its environment. Regardless, the army's been forced to categorize it as a threat despite concern expressed by specialists. Well, it's been captured. Dragon leaves liberal borders. The dragon that appeared suddenly in Bose and caused damage to the region has been confirmed by the Royal Army as having left the borders, following a failed plan to capture the creature. The border garrison is continuing patrols, but no further sightings have been reported. The Liberal News is following developments closely as we report from the front line. The day after the dragon appeared, the Royal Army immediately enacted a plan to capture it. Enforcing the capture portion of the plan was Queen Alicia, whose respect for the holy creature shaped an operation using airships and tranquilizers to neutralize the threat by driving it to Valeria Lake and subduing it. Including the operation was the Arce, loaded with a new engine, plus bracer observers and your trusty Liberal News reporters. After some time on standby, information came in that the dragon had been sighted above Malgamine. General Morgan ordered the operation to begin immediately. Employing skillful aerial maneuvers, the signature of the Royal Army, the airships crashed the dragon to above Valeria Lake and shot it with tranquilizers. Unconscious, it fell to the lake. The plan initially seemed a success, but the legendary creature wasn't under for long and soon woke up. Leaving behind the army airships it meant to tow it to shore. The army gave chase again, but it was lost on radar over the Nebel Valley. The deep silence aboard the ship was only penetrated by the roar of the new engine echoing hollowly through it. The first operation with the full might of the Air Force had failed. The operation believed to be perfect had ended in failure, but the Royal Army took a new plan. The bracers who'd been aboard as observers would pursue the dragon to the Nebel Valley. It was a decision that would immediately bear fruit, for perhaps startled by the bracers' actions, the dragon once again took the skies. The dragon's reappearance was immediately noted by royal forces, but the dragon only calmly flew out of liberal airspace. In such a fashion, the case that had rocked the entire kingdom came more or less to an end. Has the dragon truly departed? When asked about the possibility of return, the Royal Army was unable to comment with any certainty. For the moment, they intend to enhance national air patrols and prepare for the unexpected. Society. Donations pour in. 10 million Mira. Donations have flooded in for the affected areas of the Bose region. Among them was an anonymous donation of a gold septium crystal valued at 10 million Mira. That came from the dragon as an I'm sorry. Needless to say, those handling the rebuilding efforts were shocked. A week after the dragon attacked, the Bose market's back in business following a frantic reconstruction effort. Under the guidance of Bose's Mayor Maybell, local merchants came together to make this recovery possible. It reminds me of how we came together after the 100 Days' War, says one local man. Seems the spirit of Bose is alive and well. We should go say goodbye to Mayor Maybell and say thank you for the little gift. Ms. Mayor. We haven't actually come to visit you yet. You've said hi to us several times. We want to say hi and see how Lila's doing. Thanks to you, good bracers, peace has returned. My only remaining concern is the young mistress's health. We'll take care to ensure she does not overwork herself. Yay. How is everyone here? The market's reopened, and Mayor Maybell is still so busy. It's difficult being mayor. Yep. Not a job that I would want. TBH. But sometimes it's a job I want to run for because I go, goodness gracious, I could do a better job of it. Yay, you're up! Lila, I'm so happy. Hello, everyone. You have my most sincere thanks for helping Miss Maybell. Yeah. I kind of feel like you're the one who suffered the most in all this. Are you sure you're okay? I'm fine. Please do not worry on my account. More importantly, I believe you're heading to the Kingfisher Inn on Miss Maybell's invitation. You've been working very hard, between the dragon case and other things. Please enjoy this chance to relax. Miss Maybell worries after you greatly. Thanks. We'll enjoy ourselves, trust me. And you enjoy Miss Maybell. We wanted to say hi before we left. Hello again, everyone. Thank you for your hard work. If you're wondering about the Goldia crystal, don't worry, I'll use it very carefully. By the way, has Lugrin told you about the arrangements I made? Yeah, he just told us. We'll be glad to, abuse your hospitality, if you don't mind. Abuse it. Abuse me to your heart's content. I'm going to change that word because it makes it more Yuri. I know it isn't much of a holiday, but do try to get some rest. Oh, we intend to. Yeah, don't worry. We'll take it easy. They really do say resting's part of a bracer's job. Have a good holiday, everyone. Resting is part of everyone's job. And yet, if you actually try to use your vacation time, you get shit for it. Something, something, something capitalism. Something, something, something abolish. Something, something, something. Pardon, can I have a moment? Of course, what is it? Are you Corna? We're from the Bracer Guild. Oh my, yes, thank you for coming. I've been waiting. It must be about my request. Nice to meet you then. I'm Estelle Bright, Senior Bracer. Well, my apologies for calling you on like this. I fear I have no resources left to me. This will take some time to explain. Can you hear me out? Sure. Go ahead. Is this the, we already, or did, no, we already did didn't we already do the Blue Blanc thing in Bose? So take a while, there's no need to stand around here. Let's have a seat and talk. Good idea. Let me see if I can claim us a table. So ma'am, you're searching for someone, yes? Someone you haven't seen in 10 years, was it? Yes, I'm searching for my niece. Her name's Rainey. If she's alive, she'd be about 20 now. Wait, if she's alive, I don't quite... Ah, wait, 10 years ago. I think I can guess what this is about. 100 Days War, yes? Oh. Yes, exactly. When hostilities broke out, my sister was staying in the city. She wasn't able to get out before the Imperial Army reached the city. Thanks to an acquaintance of my sister's, I've learned of her and her husband's passing. While I never had word of exactly what happened to Rainey, it was easy to assume. It's been 10 long years. I'd completely given up, assuming Rainey had long since joined the goddess. But recently I learned something new. Source told me Rainey had not only survived, but had been adopted by someone here in Bose. So you think Rainey's alive? Honestly, I don't know. I barely dare to hope. And what's worse, my source was so vague, I have no idea who adopted her. Ah, that makes things harder. My heart tells me to believe the sweet little girl my sister loved is still alive. I must believe, which is why I beg you help me. Understand, don't worry. It's worth investigating. Won't have much in the way of clues, though. All we have is a name and an age. I do have a photograph of Rainey as well. A photo, that would help. It's not much, but... Oh, she's cute. She looks like a little Chloe. Yes, I may need to avoid sugar for a while after this. You're... Just... She's gonna rot your teeth. I don't like the diabetes jokes. Oh, she's so cute, I'm gonna get diabetes. I don't like those jokes. She rots your teeth just looking at her. That's the saying. Grr. She'd be 10 in this photo, yes? It was taken right on her 10th birthday. Before her family left on holiday. Huh? Estelle, what's wrong? It's nothing, really. I was just kind of mad, I guess. Innocent kid like that caught up in that stupid war. It's a story too many of us know well. It looks like Lila. Must find this girl and return her to her family, right, Estelle? Yeah. May we take the photograph? Please, by all means. We know what she looks like now, but how are we going to do this? She could be anywhere. She might not even be in Boise anymore. Well, we have the photograph. It's possible someone will remember her. Think it'll work? Well, it's only been 10 years. Even if no one remembers exactly what happened, there's a fair chance someone will remember her. It's our best shot, I guess. Let's start asking around then. Please, you're my only hope. If you find anything out there, come by again. We will. I am your Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hey, you know this lady? Made our business better the way things are going. Well, I'm sad that your business isn't going great. We're gonna go straight to Lila, because she has a Lila-esque vibe. Even though we just said we're gonna go out where? And we're gonna talk to the mayor, because if anyone knows her, it's the mayor. But Lila! Hello, everyone. You have my sincere thanks. Yeah. Okay, maybe I have to actually use the key item. Hi, Lila. That picture. I knew it. Yeah, you see, we're looking for her. Yeah. I see. Do you have any idea who's in this photo? No, I'm afraid not. You sure? You looked a bit surprised when you saw it. So I was struck by how much that girl resembles an acquaintance. I was a little unsure if it was her. Sorry, but I must get back to work. Pardon me. Okay. Listen, Miss Maybell, I know that we were, like, gonna go elsewhere and such, but I really need to talk to you about this photo. This is... Estelle, where in the world did you get this picture? Well, we explained the situation. Is that so? Why does this come up now at all times? Why do I get the feeling you have some idea what's up? I made that. Out of curiosity, have you shown that photo to Lila yet? Yeah, actually, we showed it to her a bit ago. We wanted to avoid letting you know that we picked up a job instead of going immediately to rest. Did you now? Did she say anything? Yeah, she really freaked out for a moment when she saw it. She didn't say much of anything, though. It was so obvious she was hiding something it almost hurt. I see. Blast it, Lila. Why? I suppose it falls to me to explain. I think I'm a little lost. You know the girl in the picture? Of course I do. I've known that girl in the picture for ages, and she's very important to me. Because the girl in that picture is Lila. I called it. Say what? Oh my. Really? You're sure? Completely and absolutely. Lila came onto our home on a certain day 10 years ago. The day the army of Erebonia began its assault on the city of Bose. No way. When Father returned after assisting in the evacuation of much of the citizenry, he had a girl with him. Father would only say that she had been entrusted to him by strangers. That girl was Lila. Now that I look, she was even wearing the same clothes, so they were bloody and torn. That more or less matches Karina's testimony. I think we have our answer. One thing, though, the names. Looking for a girl named Rainey, not Lila. Rainey? So that was Lila's old name. Yeah, that's what Corina told us, at least. Hang on, you didn't know Lila's real name, Mayor Maybell? No, she never told us. Also, Lila is her real name. It's the one she chose, and that's how names work. I'm a little confused. She didn't give you her name? Surely she knew her own name at the age of 10. I wish she could have given us her name, or anything in those days. When Lila came to live with us, she could barely say anything at all. How can I describe it? It was as if she was in a state where she'd forgotten to speak entirely. How would that even... Shock can cause loss of speech in severe cases. I've heard it can be prevalent in victims of terrible battles and war. Idios' mercy, just thinking about what she must have seen makes me shiver. Yes, her soul was far more hurt than her body when she came to live with us. We all tried our best, but Lila always kept a little distance between herself and everyone else, so we never learned her true name. So how'd she get the name Lila, then? Father gave it to her. It was inconvenient, to say the least, for her to remain nameless. I see. I think we understand now. All that's left is to ask her. Yes, there's only one thing to do. Let me get Sarah to bring her here. See, Lila, we tried to do this quietly in private, and you were all resistant. I brought her, milady. Thank you, Sarah. Would you leave for a bit? Of course, pardon me. Lila, come here. What would you ask of me, Miss Maybell? Our bracer friends showed me this photograph. It's certainly a familiar face, isn't it? Lila, this is you, isn't it? I think I can guess why you're remaining quiet. You're concerned about Father, aren't you? I know you feel as though you owe Father a great debt. But Lila, I don't want that to be a burden on your life. And I know he wouldn't either. A burden? Yes, that's why you haven't said anything about this all this time, isn't it? You feel obligated to remain here out of the debt to what Father did. No, Miss Maybell, she stays here because she loves you. It's Yuri. That's, well... Father said it often, didn't he? Those trapped by the shackles of the past can never blaze a new trail. Lila, you've done more for our family than could ever have been expected or asked of you. You don't need to keep shackling yourself to the past. Go meet this Corina woman. Meet her, reclaim your life. Miss Maybell, I understand what you're trying to say. Unfortunately, however, the Rainey you're searching for is no longer with us. Huh? What do you mean? Rainey was killed in the 100 Days' War alongside her parents. She rests peacefully somewhere in this land. That's what I've told myself all these years. Because if I didn't, it would be too sad, too lonely to bear. Oh, Lila. Lila, I can't believe this. I've been such an idiot. You've been bearing all this with you the whole time. I should hug, kiss, make out. She needs your loving support, Mayor Mabel. Lila? I don't think you need to lie to yourself anymore, do you? I'm sorry? Mayor Mabel, Sarah, Maynard, the people of the market, I bet a lot of others around town too. Everyone thinks of you as part of their family, Lila. There's no way you're alone anymore. Estelle. Indeed. Yeah, Estelle's right. I think so as well. Lila, are you listening? Do you see what they mean? You're one of the most... No, with Father gone, you're the most precious, important person in my life. So saying you're alone like that, please don't say something so terribly sad. You've never been alone, Lila. Ever. Miss Maybell. And Lila? Lying to yourself to forget something painful? It's exactly what Father hated to see, someone trapped by their past. Father entrusted us both with such a valuable lesson. Please don't let it go to waste. Lila, go meet Corna, please. Or does what Father taught us mean so little to you? Very well. I'll accept defeat. Miss Mabel, you're terrible. Most everyone meant to say no to an argument like that. That, my dear Lila, is the secret to driving a hard bargain. Oh, happy endings always warm the heart. Glad to see that settled. I'm glad. Come on then, let's all go meet her. Pardon? Go meet... you're coming, Mayor Mabel? I don't think it's a problem. With her father passed away, she has to go in his stead. Yes, precisely. It's not that I just want to meet my girlfriend's surviving birth family. Not at all. Come on, Lila, let's be off. All right. I'll accompany you then. Oh, no, you don't. I'm the one accompanying you this time. Come on, get in front of me. Left, right, let's go. Up. Up. It's okay, Lila. After all, you're the star this time. Precisely, see? Listen to the smart bracer lady. Come on, hurry now, I'll be right behind you. Maybell. I see. To think things got so complicated. Alrighty, I'm so sorry we didn't come looking for you. Wish we could have found you sooner. No, Auntie, don't apologize. It wasn't anyone's fault, except maybe that of the times. And over the last 10 years, I can say I've been very happy. Oh, Miss Maybell, thank you so very much. I owe you and your father a debt that can never be repaid. Oh no, not at all. If anything, I should be grateful to you and your sister and her husband. Lila's such an important part of my life. I should say Rainy. I'm sorry. Oh no, please call her as you have. That's the name she has here, after all. I'm glad to know she's been safe and happy, no matter her name. Miss Maybell, I beg you, please continue to take care of her. Well, I certainly love her to remain with us, but do you not intend to take her home with you? Oh, I planned it at first, of course, but seeing her now, I couldn't be so cruel. To continue living here with the people she loves and all her friends. No one who loves her could try to take her from that. Auntie Corna. Now, Dumpling, don't make that face. Of course, I do hope you'll visit your uncle and me every once in a while. I know the distance will be difficult, but we would both love it. Why would distance be an issue? I didn't mention, our home is quite far away. You know where the Lehman State is, I take it. Lehman? Oh, I've heard of that. That's where the guild has its training ground and headquarters. Most braces have heard of it, yes. I see, so Lila's not from Liberal. It does sort of explain the unique feeling she's always given off. No, considering that we have this alternative name and this awkward quietness and this, oh, we respect your new name thing, I'm going to say that the unique feeling she's given off is that she is a cute tranny and you are oblivious, Estelle. Mwah. Love you. Pat pat. Even by airship, it's quite a trip. I hope you'll come visit someday. Even then, I'll still keep in touch. I will too. I promise I'll find time to visit. I'll be counting the days until then. Now, Rainy, let me get another good look at you. You really are the image of your mother. I look like Mother? I hate you. Not just appearance, but the way you move, your speech. You really are so like your mother when she was your age. I'm sure she's been watching over you. Your wonderful new friends and family. It's what she would have wanted. Live happily, my Rainy, for your mother's sake as well. I will, Auntie. I promise I will. Yay! That was a cute little side quest. And very easy. Oh. Say, Lila. Yes, Miss Maybell? About what we were discussing earlier. When are you planning on doing it? My trip back to Lehman, you mean? I haven't quite decided yet. Alright, just be sure and let me know when you're going well in advance, okay? I need to adjust my schedule. Whatever do you mean, Miss Maybell? Well, I am going with you, after all. They're so lesbian. I love them. I really want to see what your home was like. Besides what? I was thinking it'd be really nice to hear some stories from your childhood. I know you've heard all sorts of stories about me from before you came to live here. I need to find some kind of embarrassing chink in that armor of yours, or I won't be able to do anything with you. So you're after my naughtiest secrets. Well, I'm afraid I shall have to disappoint you, Miss Maybell. My early childhood was one of exquisite conduct. Unlike certain infamous tomboys who would be scandalized should their pasts be made public, I have nothing to fear. Oh, really? I wouldn't underestimate my ability to sniff out the truth if I were you. Well, let's see what you can manage. I'll let you know as soon as I've made a decision. Please do, Lila. What's on the agenda for today? You have your regularly scheduled meetings in the manor from morning till tea time. Afterwards, you'll attend the review board for the applicants to the market. Wait, the review board? That's today? Oh, Idios, just strike me dead. I have to read those applicant evaluations right away. Isla, hurry, we've got to move it. Oh, goodness. Something tells me I won't be going to Lehman for a while. Those two are so... mwah. I love them. Okay. So where is the next job? Finished. South Block, Central Street, 1-1, Trino Manor, 2nd floor. So... kind of think that's just, like, right here. Excuse me, you're Miss Mirano, right? Yes, that's right. You must all be bracers? Yes, ma'am, that's correct. You're looking for an escort to Ravenue Village, yes? Well, that's right. I'd like to head to that lovely town and have a look at the orchards. Though, if I may, you look a little young to be a bracer. You're quite sure you can do this? Excuse me, ma'am. I am a certified senior bracer, and I am totally capable of doing this. I can fully vouch for Estelle's abilities as a bracer, ma'am. If it's unsatisfactory, I'm afraid you'll have to wait for another local bracer to be available. Oh my, I suppose you really can't judge it by a cover. I always like putting my own covers on books anyway. I'll trust you, young lady. How about it? Shall we be off? Yes, we're ready when you are. Good, let's be off then. We're going to Ravenue, right? In that case, we'll want to head out the west gate. Yes, and then up the mountain road. I'll meet you by the west gate. Imagine you have a few things to prepare. A real prep time would be great. We'll be right there. Very good. Don't keep me waiting long now. Well, we're just gonna go, because actually we don't have anything to prep. We don't have anything to prep. And, yeah. My only concern is that we're going to be doing a monster fight with an escort. There you are. I've been waiting. Shall we proceed? Whenever you're ready. Our goal's Revenue Village. Time Miss Morano's with us. We should avoid contact with monsters whenever possible. Quite so. What a waste of time a fight would be, too. Keep me out of danger. I may just give you a nice little bonus. We'll do our best. Let's be off. We're going to have to drop her off and then fight the monster. That's fine. We'll go nice and slow to avoid getting ambushed with the extra NPC. Ba-bum, bum-ba-dum, ba-da-ba, ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-da, ba-da-da, da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Revenue Village, this way. I should have saved before picking her up in case we can't avoid that fight. Oh well, if we can't avoid the monster, then we can't avoid the monster. Orchards are all destroyed, but they've got the ground tilled. So it's exactly as I've heard. They've already started to rebuild their orchards little by little. Well, they certainly have their work cut out for them, but they're taking a step in the right direction. Yeah, they're getting all kinds of help from all over, too. I'm sure they'll be just fine. Yes, I believe in them. I wish we merchants could be of some aid. Huh? Rano, are you thinking of trying to save Ravenue? Oh my, no, I have no intention of setting myself up as some savior to these people. I'm ultimately just here for business. I'm going to look at the orchards and get a feel for how bad the situation is. If things are looking up, I can always invest. Well then, I should be getting to work. Okay, if that means this is goodbye then. It is indeed. I must declare I sorely misjudged you earlier. I'll contact Lugrin and arrange a bonus. Oh, really? Why would I lie about a thing like that? You've earned it. Be careful on your way back. We will be. Good luck for your work. No monsters. Yay. Merchant escort complete. And now they're on the revenue trail. Fate spinner. Was this the revenue trail? No. Revenue trail is deeper in. Vroom. 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 There we go. Okay, we didn't need to worry anyway. Big scary monster. We're here for you. Rawr. And apparently treasure we missed. Yakko's Claws. That's right, I was in a hurry because plot reasons, because the dragon. So I didn't come look at all the treasure. But whatever you find is probably outmoded at this point. Still. But your fire sepith, hey! I really should try to broaden my elemental affinities. That's effort. Where? And I just don't have, like, the brain stamina with the hernia. Like, I think that's the biggest, most annoying thing, right? Like, the actual physical ability to sit up and do things isn't that bad, but, like, I can't actually do anything because my brain goes because of the hernia. It's just, there's too much low-lying pain to really think deeply about anything in any sort of detail. And, like, that's my job and most of my hobbies. This game has been great because it's very kind of relaxing, and I can just kind of, it's almost like I'm watching, like, an anime, but it's a little more active, which is happiness, because I don't like just passively sitting there. But, like, I'm also very aware that I am missing bits. Like, when I play EU5, I feel like I should understand that game better than I do right now, but I just don't have the ability to focus because of the pain. Kill the monster. Oh, we've got a bunch of them. Poison gas. Petrify. As long as they don't petrify Chloe, we should be okay. I say as I put Chloe in the line of more petrification. Oh, that I don't like. That I really don't like. Okay. Hey! Dark Fart. That's a name. Welcome. We're doing a monster extermination before a little party at the beach. Earlier than I normally do things, but it's fine. Okay, let's get everyone to go first. Whip the girls into shape, Shara. Yay. Oh goodness, it's a raid. I didn't even notice it was that you were raiding. That's what happens when it's 5 a.m. Well, welcome, raiders. If you aren't asleep, well, if you're asleep, hopefully we're going to wake you up soon. Just with the sounds of bopping noises. Yeah, this is a pretty good game. They're remaking it. But that's not why I'm playing it. I'm playing it because I've been told to play it for like 20 years, and I finally got around to it. Oh, thank you. Yep, no, we're basically a band of mercenary God damn it. So I was saving her special attack is an insta heal and status effect heal for everyone, and I went, okay, I'll save that until someone gets paralyzed, and instead she got paralyzed. That's okay, we can Zerum powder her.
We're good to go.
But yeah, we've just done a fairly major series of plot points, and now the game is wanting us to go... We're weak to water. Do we have any water arts? It wants us to go do some relaxation, but we're doing some side quests. What were you playing? Dark Fart. I'm going to probably just call you DF, because otherwise I'm going to chuckle whenever I read your name. What were you playing? My friend Seika likes those games. I tend to get a little bit too stressed in that style of game. Zoe! I can call you Zoe. Yay! That'll make things a little bit easier. I don't think that this is really that much of a damage up. And then you don't have anything. Yeah. This is just hurricane time. I forget if I have you spec'd out with it. Yes, I do. Okay. Most of the time I'm doing Earth stuff. Oh, that's anti-arts. Ooh. That's right. Well, this time it wasn't Chloe that got downed, so... Still can get it. I'm trying to think of how to summarize what's going on without rabbling for ages. Because this is the second game in a series with a continued story. But actually, I don't think we need to. Like, you've joined at just the time where we don't really need to introduce too much. Yeah, we just freed the Transpride Dragon from mind control by an evil secret society, and we're cleaning up side quests before we go have a nice vacation at a lake resort funded by the lesbian mayor. I was hoping that this would be bigger, but I knew it wouldn't be. And we're seeing why Tita is the best ever, because she has a minigun. Okay, we're down to 1. I stopped using the magic because... Actually, the magic is pretty effective. I should be using that more. It's really just Estelle who's hitting hard without it. Excuse me. There we go. I just said I was going to do the magic. The fact that there was an art cancel is part of why I went ugh, and stopped. Oh, we don't have enough to... Oh, goodness. We're gonna actually have to cast a heal. One of Tita's special attacks loads a little healing potion into a cannon and she shoots it at you. It's very cute. Oh yeah, no, that is definitely a better attack. That's like 1,000. I'll blame it being 5 a.m. and just getting woken up by caffeine withdrawal. Yay! And with that, we have the last of our jobs, but when I came through here earlier, I didn't do my treasure hunting, so I'm gonna finish grabbing all the little random treasure bits. While dodging most enemies, because none of them are really going to be enough to make it worthwhile. So, enough XP to make it worthwhile, so we're just not going to bother. Pop, 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 pop. And around. Ambush! Ruh-roh. All clustered. Lovely. Ah, but we're out of it. We don't have a true hurricane. That's so sad. Let's see, what is needed to know what's going on that I am forgetting because we've been playing the game so long? Let's see. This world has not magic, which is basically steampunk technology powered by energy points, which is EP. It's magic, but they don't call it magic. And actually, like, there's implications that magic is real, so it's a different thing. And then the combat points, the ever troublesome named CP, is what you use for special powers that, like, are training that each person has. And that's basically what you need to know to follow the combat and gameplay. We equip our orb, our septium orbs, into our orbments. The combination unlocks various arts we can trigger. And then with that, we do powers. Check how the kids are doing in the recovery. Vince's talking like that again. He talks like that last time some saplings were planted too. He'll be sick of it again in 3 days at most. Just watch. Oh? We're gonna plant new saplings in the orchards like they said. Gonna help out too so they give us fruit soon. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, hi, Miss Bracer. Hey, Louie. You look like you're doing great. I'm okay. Especially since the scary dragon's gone now, right? Yep, the dragon will never bother people again. Don't worry. So you play outside as much as you want, okay? Okay, oh, but now that we can play outside, I can give you this book. Aw, it's Gambler Jack. I don't care about it. See you later. That's a side... Every one of the games has, like, this side quest where you can collect books if you talk to people, but it's too much of a hassle, so I don't really bother. So let's see. We have handed Miss Lila over to her family so that her girlfriend can make fun of her by learning all of the secrets. We have escorted the merchant to Ravenou. We've killed the Ravenou monster. Now we turn in our quests, get yelled at by Lugrin for working when we're supposed to be on holiday, and then we can go on holiday. Brilliant. Looping around. Actually, I don't need to be as careful here. We don't have the merchant we're escorting, so if we get attacked, it's not going to cost us our bonus. Because they give you bonuses if you do a good job. This game is just so good. So, back to the guild. No new jobs. No new jobs. Give us our pay, Lugrin. Yay! And we're still rank C. That's fine. I think we're well on our way to getting to, like, rank A or S by the end of the game. We have the best equipment that money can buy. Actually better, because we got some treasure from the Dragon's Cave. We're ornamented up, as well as I want to bother thinking about. Oh yeah, there's nothing on the way down to the... There's nothing on the way down to the vacation spot that we haven't already raided for treasure, so... We can just zoom. There's nothing we need to be patient for. Fast on our way to 1,000,000 cutscenes. And presumably Estelle's boyfriend/brother showing up because he was raiding the society earlier, and there's just this ominous sense that we're gonna have the great reunion, and Estelle gets to hit Josh with a stick. But yay, the Kingfisher Inn. Estelle's favorite place in the world as a fishing addict. I hate fishing, but I have to at least do a little bit. Aqua Master. We have a lot of earthworms, so we'll try an earthworm. And then we'll go talk to people and go inside. There you go. Got to fish some, Estelle. Don't be too naggy. I hate fishing games. Oh, what wonderful, invigorating weather. Today's the last day of vacation for my husband and me. I've beaten him handily in fishing, and now I can go home feeling great. Go, girl. 10 out of 10. Embarrass your husband. Finally back. All the danger cleared up. It's time to relax and wet my line. Somehow I can't stop fishing. I keep doing it even if I had to pawn off the wife. Ho 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 ho. That's gonna have a happy ending, I'm sure. Men. Where? And... Kevin, you're here too? Gosh darn it. Yep, there's the rest of the party. And here's the rest of them. What? Kevin, what are you doing here? Oh, it's a long and harrowing story. We passed by him on the road, so we invited him to join us. On the road? Why are you traveling? Why were you traveling again, Kevin? Oh, to be honest, my goal was to investigate the Amberl Tower. After we said our goodbyes in Roland, I've been running around looking into all the towers. All the towers? Have you already visited the other towers, Father Graham? Yep, been pretty busy with that, pretty much. That's why I was kinda AWOL during the whole dragon business. Sorry I couldn't give a hand with that. I figured you might come out here for a break after that, so... Makes sense. Well then, should we have it sit down right now? How's about we do it over dinner? That'll help with the, information flow freely, you know? Oh yeah. So, you're really staying here, Kevin? Well, from what I hear, this is a pretty famous inn, right? Like your friend said, I figured I'd join in the festivities, if you don't mind. I like giving him that kind of untrustworthy southern accent. It's kind of out of the blue. You've helped us out a lot, though. What do you think? I ain't got a problem with it. It is a nice way to settle our debt to the good father. Yeah, I want him to stay too. I see no reason to object. I wonder if it's fate bringing us together. Well, if he's here, let's have some fun. Ah, thank you. Ain't much in the way of thanks, but if you still got stuff that needs doing, I'd be happy to tag along. Abuse me as much as you need. This is the second time in the last hour that some NPC has been like, abuse me. It was cute when Mayor Maybell did it. It's not so cute when you do it, Kevin. It's party time, though. We got our business out of the way. Well, thanks for the offer, but I think we're about ready to drop off our things and relax. Oh, really? Darn it all, and here I was thinking I could give my body to Estelle's cause. Kevin. Again, she's 16 and you're like in your 20s. Don't be a creep. Oh, if you want to sacrifice your body, trust me. There are ways to arrange that. Good girl, Estelle. Pat pat. Hee. Well, come on then. Let's get checked in. Thank you very much for choosing to stay at the Kingfisher Inn. Allow me to show you to your rooms. Yes, please do. This room we have set aside for the ladies. Wow! This is lovely. It feels peaceful, too. This is the room we used last time we stayed here, right? We ended up having to sneak into the bandit base and didn't really get to enjoy it much. Oh yes, I hope you spend a bit more time in it this time. Well, I did at least get to spend one night in a comfortable bed that time. Well, I remember it. Shara drank you under the table and laid you out like a sack of garbage. This time I'll be able to drink to my heart's content. And this is the room we have set aside for the gentlemen, but... Sorry, there must have been some confusion about the party size. You may use the room next door for the men as well. Alright, I kind of jumped into this train at the last second. You pick rooms and I'll roll with it. How about it? I have no preference. I don't care much either way. Well then, I shall share a room with Agate. Wait a second. What's with the sudden desire to bunk with me? Agate's about to be homophobic. Oh no. Is it not obvious, Agate? A raven with clipped wings mended by a tender-hearted young girl? I'd be a failure of a bard if I didn't hear every detail of that encounter. And also... Huh? Whoa. Agate, try not to murder him, okay? Although I'm sort of curious as to how that went down myself. But we just talked is all. That doesn't make us any less interested in hearing about it. Maybe more so, in fact. Everyone wants to make sure that Agate didn't do anything untoward with the 11-year-old. And they're ready to murder him because everyone hates Agate. Actually, I'm the only one who hates Agate, but it's just Agate's such a jerk. Grr. Perhaps you should hear the whole story before calling it a night, hmm? Oh. Oh, come on, you two. Don't tease Tita so much. I feel bad for her. Regardless, I would ask Zin and Kevin to share the other room. I've no problem with that. Hey, I'm not one to stand in the way of a good time, so sure. Allow me to show you to your room. Now, hang on. We are not done with this conversation. Hey. Nope, Agate, you're done. You've lost. You're rooming with the bisexual bard, and you're gonna live with it. They put together extra tables for us. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, sounds like things got kind of crazy. There really was an ancient dragon nesting in Liberal, and it warned about the areola before flying off. Yeah, it makes my head spin just thinking about everything that happened. What I really don't get is why Ragnar couldn't tell us anything about the areola either. Actually, there's a line in the Testaments this reminds me of. And the goddess, having bequeathed her treasures, sent forth the holy beasts to observe the path the children of man would take. A holy beast? It does seem like Ragnar. The more pertinent point, I feel, is the command to observe. They may simply watch over us, and we're commanded not to interfere. What a load of help that is. Well, one way or another, I sure think this makes it look like the areola exists. Think we can even start to piece things together thanks to what I found in my poking around. Right, you were investigating the towers. Did you find anything out? A little bit, yeah. I think you guys are familiar with the weird machines at the top of each tower, right? Did you know they're currently glowing? Yeah, I remember seeing that one was all lit up. I don't quite get what that has to do with the areola, though. Well, Captain Schwartz mentioned something to me. Something weird happened in that room where you fought Alan Richard just before the mechanical monsters showed up, at the climax of the first game. Oh yeah. If I remember right, after the gospel was used, all the lights in the ruins went out. And then there was this voice out of nowhere giving us a warning, and the pillars all sunk into the floor? The warning was about the first barrier being no longer operative and the device towers being enabled, as I recall. Yeah, that's what I heard. So on a hunch, I double-checked the timing with some witnesses. Those 4 towers started lighting up and stuff at the same time the gospel was used. You're kidding. So the device towers the warning mentioned are the 4 towers of Liberal and the machines at their peak. I ain't got no other explanation, at least. So to sum it up, then, the ruins beneath Gransloot Castle are what produces the first barrier. When Colonel Richard used the gospel, this barrier was eliminated. In its place, the device towers were activated, presumably to produce a second barrier of some sort. A second barrier? Why would you? If you're going to protect something, you always want to make sure you have a backup. Doesn't answer the questions of what kind of barrier it is or what the hell it's a barrier for, though. About that, I'm starting to think it's something to hide the location of the areola. That's right, the areola wasn't in the castle ruins. But it's supposed to lie somewhere in Liberal, right? Exactly. And if we assume society's goal is to obtain the areola, then I think we can say their experiments are part of the plan to further that goal. And they need to do all that just to... Experiments, the Gospels, the areola. It seems they are more tightly interwoven than we first believed. And the one sitting at the loom would be this man called the Professor. Yeah, it's all him. Same guy who put the gospel on Ragnar's head and made him attack Bose. The one who... Estelle. The one who said something that made Josh run away. What's up, Estelle? You all got awfully quiet all of a sudden. Yeah, about this professor. I think he's the one who made Joshua leave in the first place. What? Wait a moment. You mean he's the one who orchestrated the events that brought Joshua into your home, and then made him leave the way he did? I think so. I bet he's the one who manipulated Colonel Richard and Kurt's memories. You're kidding. We don't have an explanation for Kurt's memories, it's true. Why do you think this? Well, you see, she can't remember the identity of the man she met the day Josh disappeared. That really happened. Is this another thing you've been trying to shoulder all by yourself or something? Not exactly, but I guess it's kind of late to bring it up now. I don't think there can be any doubt at this point, though. Safe to say this person must be the one responsible for all our trouble. He certainly is a man of twisted morals. Yes, we need to be careful. I'm sorry, Tita. I didn't mean to bring up all the serious junk when we came out here to relax. No. It's okay, Estelle. I'm wondering why someone would do things like this. Make everyone so unhappy, make Josh suffer. I don't get it. Oh, Tita, don't worry about trying to understand a weirdo like that, okay? You just need to worry about being Tita. Right, Agate? Why the hell do you keep dragging me into these conversations? Well, we needed that, I think. Kevin? Oh, nothing. How's about we call that enough information swapping for one day? It'd be a crime to let all this wonderful food go to waste. Can't say no to that. Yes, let's leave debate aside for now. Instead, let us navigate the forests of meat through the rivers of liquor. A merriment awaits. Rivers of liquor, Lenheim? That's an unfortunate metaphor. Oh, please, Shara, do not make me swim. And everyone laughs. Is Olivier hungover? Yay, a holiday. Yawn. Cute yawn. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Set aside their cares for a while, they slumbered peacefully and awoke as they wished came the dawn. I don't think they awoke as they wished. I think Estelle just woke all of them up and said it's time to have fun. Oh no, they're going out fishing. Estelle, you're dragging everyone out fishing. At least Olivier's got a song. In the morning, they borrowed a couple boats, enjoyed an excursion on the lake. They had a pleasant lunch with no small bit of horseplay. And they all sat down to go fishing. It was a perfect setting for a fishing line and letting the hours disappear. Time passed quickly by the idyllic shores of the lake. Thus goes day one. Ah, that was so much fun. It really was. Feels like we've been refreshed, body and soul. Yes, it's been a while since I've had this much fun without drinking. Shara, minors in the room, influences, etc. Everyone in the room except for you is a minor. Weren't you slamming back some kind of fruit liqueur like a fiend while we were fishing? Oh, honey, please. Something that doesn't even count. Right, Princess Tita? I think I will invoke a royal prerogative to refrain from commenting. On a tangent from that, though, Estelle, you're really good at fishing. You think so? Yeah, you are. You pulled them up one after another. It's been her hobby since she was little. Speaking of, Kevin made quite a showing for himself, too. I noticed that he really seems to like fishing. Yay, hernia pain has started. Welcome to the new day. He definitely knows how to handle a rod and whatnot, that's for sure. Thank you, Estelle. I needed that. If he got a bit better, he might even be a good rival for me. For the love of, not everything has to be a competition, Estelle. Hee. Still, though, it's a lovely evening. Estelle, what is it? Oh, nothing. I think I need to go enjoy the lovely evening for a bit. I'll be back for dinner. I understand. Don't be gone too late, or I'll eat your portion, too. I know, I know. See you later. Estelle has a walk around. Estelle? Shara, Oh, don't worry, Tita. I'd like you to leave her alone for a little while, if it's okay. This is about Josh, isn't it? Ah, a good guess. Evening's just as lovely, was just as lovely back then, too. No. Let's go downstairs. Have a snack. Out for a walk? You have a little time before dinner. Feel free to have a look around. Oh, a good day, Estelle. Finest liquor, the freshest food. Indeed, this is the picture of refinement. If I had a lovely lady pouring my drinks, then I'd have no complaints at all. Oh, but that can be saved for after dinner. Yo, Estelle, you're walking around again? You're a perpetual motion machine, you know that? I guess so, yeah. What are you doing, Agate? Sitting back, relaxing while we can. Winding down, basically. That's why we came out here, after all. Yuck, yeah, it is. Gotta relax sometime. Won't hurt to take a day off from work. Darn right. See ya. Kevin? Oh, hey, Estelle. Already feeling teed out? Not really. Cher's still relaxing in her room. I just wanted to go outside for a bit. Alright, we'll try and get back before dark. Going fishing again? Yeah, don't get absorbed that you forget dinner. Everyone is so meanies. Oh my gosh. Let a girl fish. Let's head over here because I think this is where we had that romantic moment with Josh last game. What a pretty sunset. It's just like that time. You got your heart? Yes! She's gonna play his harmonica. Sky, sunset, water, just like before. Everyone's having fun, but it's not really the same at all, is it? I'm hopeless, aren't I? I'd made up my mind to chase after him at my own pace, but Mom and Joshua must be laughing at me. That's right. I did play it once during the dream. I wonder if I can do it again. And everyone can hear you playing. Huh? Oh, it's Kevin. Hey, that's real pretty, Estelle. Kevin? I came by 'cause I was curious who was belting out the melodies. Gotta admit, I didn't think it'd be you. So I guess you do have hobbies other than sneakers and fishing, huh? Harmonica playing's kind of out of character for me, huh? Ah, not hardly. It suits you. Gotta be honest, I think you're better at fishing, but, well, you can come out and tell me I'm bad. Even I don't think I'm really good at this. Made a couple technical mistakes, sure. What matters in music is the heart. And that little performance of yours carried your heart, trust me. Thanks. Mind if I get a little closer? Yes, Kevin, I do mind. Sure, go ahead. Got a question I'd like to ask you. Estelle, what are you gonna say when you meet this boyfriend of yours? Huh? From what I gathered, he left under what we might call, circumstances. Heavy ones. Even if you finally catch up to him. Have you thought about what you're gonna say to him after all this? I've convinced myself I was going to drag him back even if I had to pull him by the hair. But I don't think I can really do something that forceful or crazy. To be completely honest, I don't know if what I have to say will even reach Joshua. And even knowing all that, you're still sitting finding him. Yeah. I've thought a lot about Joshua's situation, my own feelings. No matter how hard I try, though, the words to deal with it don't come to me when I sit around. So I'll just let the words come when I meet him. Huh? After all, my feelings aren't mine alone, right? There's something that grew between Joshua and I when we were together. So I think it'll only really be able to find the words when I see him again. When we meet, our hearts will do the talking. That's why I refuse to worry about that until I meet him. Sometimes I get a little sentimental, sure, but let's call that the lady's privilege. Oh man, that didn't go according to the steps at all. What? Step 1, Estelle's all sentimental and down. Step 2, Estelle worries over a comment from me. Step 3, I follow up nicely. Step 4, Estelle starts feeling better and her opinion of me rises sharply. See? Profit. That's the brilliant plan I was aiming for, but, somehow you skipped steps 2 and 3, and thus 4, I think. Sorry. You're still a good priest, Kevin. You do pay attention to people with worries like me. Well, it's true. It's part of a priest's job. Gotta admit I was paying attention to you for reasons that are more personal, Estelle. Slap Kevin, please. Huh? What are you? Hold that thought. What? What is it? Not sure. Looks like a boat's approaching. Think someone's inside it. What? Kurt! Oh no, Kurt and Co. were at the Ouroboros space. No! Patched him up as best I can. But his wounds are pretty serious. He'll have to stay bedbound for a while. Poor Kurt. Never thought I'd see the day where Kurt got thrashed like this. The hell happened? Kurt and his team were really close to finding the Society's base from what Lugren told us. Which means Annalise and Karna and Grant would have been with... Oh no! This is bad. I called Lugren on the inn's phone. He's contacting the other branches in the Royal Army now. But, if things have gone wrong, Annalise and the others will... We know. Don't panic. We need to get out there and do what we can. Problem is, where the hell did Kurt's boat float in from? That is curious. Valeria Lake has no islands or reefs, correct? That's right, it's tremendously deep, so... so it must have floated in from another shore. It could be very hard to divine precisely which shore, though. Yeah, the lake's huge. Guess we could ask the army patrol ships to help, but... Kurt. This is Estelle, Agate, everyone. This is the Kingfisher Inn, Lakeshore of Bows. Drifted here on the waves, you tough old goat. Kingfisher, I see. Remember my teammates and I infiltrating the Society's base. And then I... Kurt? Don't tell me. Oh, damn it all. Have my memory stolen not once, but twice. I knew it. The Society has intruded upon your mind yet again. Zin, please, use your chi as you did last time. Otherwise, everyone will... Last time was a desperate improvisation. It won't be able to restore memories locked away by hypnosis. With your injuries, we cannot risk it. But... in that case, let me try something. Huh? And you are? Father Graham, Growls Ritter of the church. I think Annalise might have told you about me. Ah, yes. Hang on a sec, Kevin. You could undo a hypnosis? Well, what I could do about nasty stuff that wormed its way into the subconscious, but... I think I can manage a little something if it's just some kind of block on short-term memory. Don't seem like it's been that long since he was hit, so... Oh, neat. Is this an example of thaumaturgy, the secret art of the church? You might call it that. This might feel like your head's getting kicked by a mule, repeatedly. I'm guessing you don't care that much, though? Not at all. Please do what you can. Alright? In the name of she who dwells above do I hold this consecrated septium. Oh, it's so pretty. Silver reflections of the conscious will, black luminescence time's flow. By your opposing natures I divest this mortal man of the ties which bind his mind. Kurt, are you okay? Yeah, I think so. So much is returning, as though a mist is clearing from my mind. Let the fog clear and remain calm and relaxed. Whatever you do, don't try to look into the darkness that lies beyond. I understand. See what you meant when you warned me this would be unpleasant. That's my ego, isn't it? You can tell. I'm surprised. I'm proficient in meditation, remember? I'm fine. I think I remember enough now. Really? Great. An impressive technique. You really are more than just a skirt-chasing priest. Well done, Kevin. Come on, don't inflate my ego too much here. I mean, sure, a little, but not too much. Anyway, Kurt, what do you remember exactly? Yes, well, the Society has a base on the northwestern shore of the lake. They built some kind of research facility in secret. A research facility? When did they? How did they? The northwestern parts of the lake shore are sparsely populated, but at best. Even so, guard airships do patrol over the area. I don't... The facility's cleverly hidden. They project a dummy image into the sky to prevent aerial scouting. What? Oh, that is an impressive feat. It's theoretically possible, but how would you... If you approach by land, a deep fog springs up as you draw near. Fog. Sounds like Roland. Broke through the fog and entered the facility. Then were ambushed by a team of people calling themselves enforcers. They caught us completely off guard and crushed us immediately. I lost consciousness long after reaching the boat. Damn my cowardice, abandoning Grant and Karna and Annalise like that. Kurt, don't worry about it, okay? We're gonna save Annalise and all the rest. Stella. Don't worry, Kurt. You told us everything we need to know to go kick some fools around. Yes, on top of that, I suspect we'll have help from the Royal Army. Leave the rest to us. Thank you. Forgive me, and I leave it in your hands. Kurt. Don't worry, he's just unconscious. Sounds like we don't have time to stand around. Right. We need to get going before the army does. Estelle, I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but... I know. This is going to be the most dangerous thing we've ever done by a lot. You know what? I was prepared to settle things with the society one way or another. It'll just happen sooner than I thought. Estelle? Well, I think that was the shortest vacation in history. We got plenty of rest. It's time to gear up for the real fight. It's a problem. Small army of us going together would stand up too much. Be best to spend a smaller group, I think. Good idea. We do have a 4-player cap in the game. Everyone? Do you mind if I pick a team like I did in the ruins? As you did beneath Grancel. I think it's best. I'll be happy to come along. Don't mind. Won't hold any grudges if you don't pick me, though I do want to bust heads. Of course, though you will naturally ask me to come along. If you need someone who can heal injuries, I'll be happy to come along. I can help with machines and stuff, I think. Thanks. Sorry to spoil the fun, but you mind picking me first? From the sounds of it, Annalise and your friends are in the society's claws. If they've been given the same treatment as Kurt was, or worse, what do you do exactly? See, good idea. Good point. Looks like you're in no matter what, Mr. Priest. Thank you. We should be thanking you, Kevin. Okay, let's pick the rest of the team. Form party. Okay. So, we're gonna fall behind on everything, but I think I am needing to bring these two for healing and for if we run into any machines. So it is gonna be us. Girls plus Kevin. Kevin. Let's give you a long barrel for increased range. And a tornado fan. And what's your orbments look like? Let's get Eagle Eye. Yeah, that doesn't actually partner with anything, so this is going to just be a puny little thing. All on its lonesome. Just give us seal. Yeah, I think that's where we want to be. Move out. Sure is quiet. Think we'd be able to see the beach soon or something. This should be the right direction, I think. We should reach land if we keep going on this course. Oh, besides, check out that moon. This is about a night you want to take a girlfriend out on a date, actually. And someone's as mellowed as ever. Do you actually have a girlfriend, Kevin? Despite what you might think, I have at least one candidate in each town on the continent. And candidates. Meaning you don't actually have one. Come on, at least let me finish bragging. But Kevin, why are you out here on your own still? It's becoming kind of a big deal and you have no backup aside from us. Are the Grausritter understaffed? Well, situation's kinda complicated. Kevin's the one who chose to be a priest. I got dispatched out here on my own at first. Yeah. You relate to not having a girlfriend? I regret to say I can't. I have my microphone in a different position and I'm doing everything quieter to try to not wake her up because I got started way too early. The stuff really hits the rotating thingamajob bigger. Some of my buddies might fly out here. Oh, okay. So the Grouser's job is retrieval of artifacts, right? More accurately, investigation, management, and retrieval. And retrieval usually means recovering it from someone. Church has forbidden the average citizen from owning working artifacts, and most nations agree and let us work. I'm curious. Why does the church want to take them away so badly? Well, the thing is, there's lots and lots of different types of artifacts, right? Nobody really knows how or why they work yet. Despite that, they do work, and depending on how you use them, they can have some absolutely crazy abilities. What do you think tends to happen when you put infinite cosmic power in the hands of your average citizen? What happens? Biggest thing is actually obsession. They can't resist the seduction of power and inevitably use the artifact for nothing good. No way. And pat Zoe. You'll find someone eventually, and if you don't, that's fine too. Live your life, enjoy the people around you. Relationships come and go. That's my wisdom as an almost 40-year-old. No way. Seriously, always? We've seen it happen time and again throughout history, sadly enough. Still, you remember Mayor Dalmore well enough to know what I'm talking about, right? It's true. Mayor Dalmore did seem terribly cruel when he showed his true face to us. He seemed like the man who had cast aside not anything we'd consider moral restraint. You're 30. A baby, a child. No, I think a lot about this meme that my bestie posts on Tumblr frequently. It's got this woman leaning outside of an inn or something, smoking a cigarette, going, I remember when I was so young and youthful, the youthful age of 18, and then there's an arrow pointing at her that says, 24. And you're just like, oh, but you're still so young. Yeah, that's why I'm, at the age of almost 40. No, it's actually something that my great-great-aunt said to me when I was, 10 or 11. She was 101 at the time, so now we're actually getting into actually old, right? But, she just said, as you live, basically every relationship you ever get is going to end, and that doesn't make it sad or bad. It just means you need to make sure you spend the time and enjoy and value whoever you're with, because eventually it'll end. Life will pull you apart, you're going to change as people and not get along anymore, and eventually people will start dying. It happened to me during COVID. A lot of my friends died then. This great aunt who's kind of always in my heart as the ultimate perfect image of what a woman should be in my transition. She passed away in 2004. Because, she was born in 1897, 1898. She made it. She made it a nice long time. Got well over a century under her belt. But, yeah, it just happens. Time goes. People go away. You come and you go, and you want to make sure to appreciate and enjoy as much as possible everyone and everything that you get around. And try not to worry too much about the future. You have to worry a little bit. You have to put money aside. You have to plan your meals and all of that. But, to quote a guy I know who ended up dying in the shower in college because he got really high and slipped. Life's a bitch and then you die. And, it's not the life's a bitch part or, the die part, but, who doesn't love the bitches? Woo! That's the worst thing I've ever said. I'm told that a lot, and it's a lie. I'm mean, I'm nasty, I'm a little sadist. People also say I'm patient. I'm not. I play one very well. seem to make a man who casts aside anything we consider moral restraint. Huh. Holding absolute power gives people a warped sort of confidence. Alright, Mail Down more. From early in the last game. Erases their ability to control themselves. It's a mission of the Growl's Ritter to stop that before it happens. Ain't always the prettiest job in the world, but really. Hey, even the Bracer Guild has stuff they can't talk about publicly, right? Ain't any different than that. Well, you got me there. I love giving the characters voices, and it's fun. Hey! It's the fog near their base, right? Now we really got no choice but to plow on ahead. Yeah. Stay alert, everyone. They might try to ambush us. Aw, thanks. Don't worry. My streams get very uncozy sometimes. It depends on how much pain I'm in. Hey. Looks like we made it, though. We found the base. Time for trouble. Alright, we've arrived. I don't see anyone around, but nobody let your guard down. First order of business, I think, is giving the building ahead a scouting out. It'd be wise to remember who we're up against as well. If we encounter especially great danger, we should retreat. Yeah, you're right. Tita, do your best to keep up. I will. This has also been a relatively ship-free stream. Normally I ship any two characters standing next to each other, but we haven't had that. Let's just make sure that the coast is clear. This is a new area, but we do have a map for it. So what are we looking at? 3 main entrances. This could be a plaza or a tower. There's a tower with a door. So I'm guessing this is a tower with a door. A patio. Ship them all in a polycule. Normally I do that. But in this game's actually, like, canonically does the incest ship. Like, I'm not shipping Estelle and Josh. You're seeing he's her boyfriend. He's also her brother. And a lot of people are like, well, they're adopted, it doesn't count. I was adopted. I have a bunch of adopted siblings. It counts, okay? And normally incest gives me the big ick. But in this particular game, I'm like, yeah, Estelle x Josh forever. Chloe can come too, because Chloe's kind of in love with Estelle and Josh. But then Tita's the little sister. Their game's trying to ship Agate and Tita, which I hate. I just don't like Agate, and I also don't like shipping, like, a 19-year-old and an 11-year-old. That's ick. Shara's the mentor. She's the big sis. She'd probably give them advice on what to do in bed, and then everyone would get really awkward and uncomfortable, but be fine with it because it's Shara. And then the other guys are just kind of there. Olivier wants to be in the polycule, but no one wants Olivier in the polycule because he doesn't have a good sense of boundaries or respect for consent. But Estelle gets a little homophobic about it, unfortunately. Okay, so I have to decide which door I want to go in. I think I want to go in the side door. Oh. Hello. Manufacturing. What in the world? Looks like a factory of some sort. There don't seem to be any people here. No way. Can't be. Archaisms? Robots! Oh no! Okay, I forgot what you got going on, Kevin. You got a single attack from cost gear. You got an area of support to sacrifice your own CP and raise everyone else's. You got a large area recovery that's better than Tita's. Okay. And you're rigged up. Like so. This is going to be slow, so I don't know if it's going to go off. Okay, what are you actually looking like? Calls for allies when frame is damaged. Okay, so we want to focus fire. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. They do like to move before they get hit by the AoE. Okay. And you don't have the call, so we can just focus fire you. We don't even need to focus fire, we just need to hit ya. No good. No good multi-target, but that's fine. Pow pow pow! Yay.
Scary. Nicely done.
Thank you, Chloe. I think we're still alive, mostly. But were those the Society's archaisms? Yeah. Except they ain't archaic. They're like the ones that assaulted us on the Annenberg. They were made recently. In that case, this area might be a factory of some sort for orbital weapon parts. Good point. A lot of the same parts are rolling along. It's strange. Despite all the noise we made, I don't see or hear anyone coming. Yeah, you're right. I think analysts or even one of the enforcers would come to investigate. Those things were probably on some kind of automated patrol. Looks like we really do need to check every corner. I'm glad we brought Tita. Tita's gonna have the information we need. Do you know what any of this shit's used for, girl? You're the girl genius. Okay. Locked door. We need a passcode. I'm gonna get so lost in here. Treasure? What's a buzzer do? Automatic alarm detects unconsciousness in the user and sounds an alert. Prevents fate and sleep. And gives increased arts, strength, and defense. You know what? That's more important than freeze protection. In the dust, you see faintly make out the imprint of whatever was here previously. Get ambushed. They don't hit us later. Kevin's not got a great hit going on. Honestly, I'm gonna let the Hell Gate go off before I attack. I don't want to knock everyone out of position.
Well, that takes care of that.
Green room. Locked gates. Good treasure. Hex yeah. Okay, so we got 4 Vogels. Okay, we got 4 235s and 2 570s. Do you have any good AoEs? Yeah, there's enough enemies that clock downing will actually be good. And we'll run a stone impact on everyone too. Ow! Well, that didn't work like I was hoping for either of those spells. Now let's get rid of you. Can't get in range for that. That's unfortunate.
Now, light of the heavens, heal these battered wings. Radiant light!
Don't harm. Good. Can we get to you? Yes. Now we won't have any more uninvited guests.
We did it!
Yay, Tita. Good job. And the Windless. Excellent. Kevin, your weapon was shit. Now we have a better weapon. Hear about the girl who paid for everything with black sepith crystals? She said it was only costing her time. Yep, that's a repeat message. Another door that needs a key card. Oh, and this one has another key card requirement. So we have a green key card and a red key card. EP charge 2. Very nice. I think I'll actually steal an EP charge right now for Kevin. Because Kevin's spells are kind of expensive. Defense 4. Actually, that's probably an orbit we want to use. That's a level 2 orbment, so I don't know if we have a slot for it. Yeah. I mean, we might be able to swap it out here. Well, one of these would be better if we did. Okay, we'd have to get rid of you, so let's try putting Petrify on. And then we'll swap out for Defense 4. We really are spec'd into Earth Elemental combat. It's just how everything has turned out. We don't need to deal with all the enemies. That's another red key card. That was a waste of an EP. Okay. We got the EP charge recovery over here already. Robots don't even notice me. Let's go. Ah. What the? Grant? Well, thank Idios, you're safe. Kurt told us what happened. We came as soon as we... Hold on, something's up. Huh? No, Grant is being mind-controlled by the Society. Oh. Well... Oh no.
Prepare to meet your doom! Come on, everyone! Yeah! Scary.
Okay, what exactly does that say? Attacks with one craft after the other. Well, he's not going to be doing arts. Let's just try to slow him. This is definitely overkill. But I kind of want to see how it... And a bad waste of EP, but I kind of want to see how it goes. Yep. Good damage, but not worth it for a single target. That's going to be a very nice AoE against large numbers of weak enemies, though. Especially good against anyone who's weak to Earth. Rip. I don't know what your special does. Oh, it's an AoE heal centered on yourself.
I hold in my hand
That's not great.
the heaven. May its holiest of lights act as our shield.
Oh, that's right, it's the shield. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely something I'm going to want to save in the future. Well, your murderous rage against Kevin is going to get shielded. It's going to go off, though. I don't think that we're going to have any ability to impede you. Grant banged Kevin. It was not effective. Don't you know you can't bang a priest? They have a vow of celibacy. I know, I don't say anything about that. Grant special on a little girl. Don't do that. I'm going to let the alarm run for a little bit. That's the get up alarm. Most of the time when one of my alarms goes off when I'm streaming, I just take note of it and turn it off. But this time I'm going to let it go. Murderous Rage. Okay, guard's not going to go off beforehand. But we have break. Don't do that. That did not have... Okay. Immune to impede, I guess.
We did it!
Yay! And Chloe learned Lichtkreis level 2. Whew. How the heck's he managed swings like that? He's like the ravens who were controlled at the lighthouse. Now then. Thank you for not repeating the prayer all dramatically, Kevin. I'm sorry, I guess I got in the way, huh? Grant, you're okay. Remember what happened then, Mr. Grant? Yeah, I can't remember the face, but someone hijacked my mind or something. I was ordered to stop any other intruders coming through here. Must be the professor guy. Grant, where are Karna and Analyst, you know? I don't. We got separated and they caught each of us alone. They're probably chained up in their own minds somewhere in here like I was. Grant. Here, give me your shoulder. We've got a boat on the beach. We'll take you there. I'm okay. I know the layout of the building. I can get out on my own. Won't drag you down any further. Just please find Karna and Analyst. Grant. Yeah, leave it to us. Let's unlock the door, go hit that heal joint so we don't have to spend a bunch of items. And then I'm guessing that computer's going to unlock all the red. Is he going to be okay? For now, we just gotta trust him and keep moving. It's 2 more, right? Yeah. We should hurry. Archaism classification. Orbital droid weapons utilized by society are modeled after the ancient Archaism weapons and developed by the research organization the 13 Factories under direct command of the Angui. Furthermore, these facilities produce primarily standardized human units, such as both types of patrol units, the Vogel, and Scout Unit Port Seeker, as well as the Combat Unit Vanguard. Development based on the Guardian for new text redacted. Red card key. We got information about the Vogels. Nice. Yum. Let's get that heal. At EP recovery. This would probably be much harder if I weren't on, like, easy normal. Ooh, that was almost an ambush. But, like... Okay. I'm, like... Because of the hernia, I'm not, like, out to experience the hard mode. I do kind of want to replay these games on hard mode sometime, though. I think that's going to be a me-time thing. Door locked. Swipe the key card. We've got a couple to go through. I don't want to go upstairs yet. So let's go back downstairs. Get the rest of this floor scouted out. That was a treasure chest, that's right. That was also a treasure chest. My alarm's been going for 5 minutes. I should probably shout a little, so I shall mute. I think she attempted to flip me off, but failed because she's too sleepy. It's because I started singing the stupid Refalé song my mom would sing me. Okay, are you also an elevator? No. Ooh. Oh no. That's that thing from before. Oh, that's the same one as beneath the castle. Why is it here of all places? And far importantly, why are there two of them now? This is a complicated enough world, thanks. I'm not sure, but this place seems like a research facility, so maybe they're studying it? Studying it? Why? Well, maybe for ideas for designing their own archaisms? Knowing the society, that does seem plausible. This place is in it even deeper than we thought. Oh no, that's the boss from the first game. It kicked our ass for like 2 hours. That's concerning. We don't have a green keycard yet. I don't think there's any other red keycard areas in here. Oh, that's the front gate. Okay, so we can go out the front gate now. And I don't think there's any more green key or any more red key cards back this way, but I'm gonna just do my due diligence. Nope. Okay, so we are going upstairs now. We'll have to remember to come back down when we find... See, this feels like it should be a green keycard room because it's glowy like the other ones, but it's not. Up we go. Okay. so that needs a green key card. That needs a blue key card. So there's 2 more key cards. This is starting to feel like Doom. Gosh, I haven't played Doom since like 97. EP charge, yay. Love an EP charge. A new pair of night goggles. We have not sold the night goggles yet, Chest, no. I'm just concerned that it's giving us a pair of night goggles. That means that we're gonna have one of those night vision tests coming up. What are these? Little pods for stasis? This feels important. Let's go the other way first. More little stasis pods. What is the society doing? This technology is too advanced for the fantasy 1920s sort of setting. There's another green keycard room. I thought so. Who's gonna wear the night goggles? Honestly, I think there's not really much here, so you can wear the night goggles. The world's green now. We haven't had to use this since the very beginning of the game. It's so blech. I don't like it. Like, I love green, but this is an uncomfortable gradient of green. We can leave from the right. I want to make note of all the exits. I can leave from the north. And a blue key card left. Never do anything right. Oh no. Karna. With the green key card. I got Karna too. No choice but to get rough then. And this time we don't have... Yes, we do! Haha! Oh no. We're not gonna get both of them.
Come on, everyone.
We got one out of the way. Okay. You don't happen to have an anti-art, do you? No. Move it. Oh, that was counterproductive. Okay, thank you, Karna. Okay, it's just Karna now. Assault combo alpha? Oh no. You really want to go after the princess, huh?
Now, light of the heavens, heal these battered wings. Radiant flash!
She roared. And then shot everyone with a grenade. Karna. I should probably actually art you. Lose your will to fight, please. And slow down. I think she just walked out of the Phantom Pain. That's annoying. Thought Phantom Pain wasn't, like, a targeted thing. Yep. Irritating. Now everyone gets the shield.
Hold in my hand the chalice of heaven. May its holiest of lights act as our shield.
Excellent. We'll just keep bopping. Guard up. Should I? No, let's let Kevin do that. Kevin doesn't have any combat points, so Kevin shouldn't be doing that. Okay, we don't need them immediately. We still have guard. You know what? I think it is time to Vital Cannon.
Go for it!
Tita got that lovely AoE heal. Oof. That was some knockback. Hey Karna, guess what? Gotcha back to the corner just like it's the tutorial again. Do you remember this? When you were dressed up pretending to be the Jaeger? I do. And then you knocked us back and ran to the other corner. Just like that. But this time we have someone with a crossbow. Haha. Yay. Every time I fight her, she seems to kick my butt harder. She barely kicked your butt at all this time, Estelle. Come on. Alright, my turn. Mind control, be gone. Rawr. You guys. You managed to get here, huh? Karna, are you okay? Aside from feeling like I was run over by an airship? Yeah, I'm okay. More importantly, did you find the others? Beat the mind control out of Grant just a bit ago. Haven't seen Analyst, though. I'm kinda worried. See. I'm guessing you all had a run-in with an Enforcer or three. No, we've been hip-deep in machines, but no Enforcers. Aside from you, there don't seem to be anyone here, actually. That's strange. There were a few dozen research staff and Jaegers on guard here when we infiltrated. Guess it's possible they abandoned the base? It's very possible. I should be able to make it out on my own. Find Analyst as soon as you can. Leave it to us. And before we find, like, an entire room of corpses and it's all Josh's fault. Low-key, Josh would do that if he thought it kept Estelle safe. Treatment of combatants. Temporary combatants acquired from Jaeger Corps and other sources receive the following treatments. Physical Enhancement Program 2, Combat Technique. Enhancement Program 3, Train of Command Obedience Program. Protection of Secrecy Hypnosis Program, text redacted. Green card. I think that they left that there on purpose, probably. Okay, so we got a blue key card that way. We got a lot of green keycard stuff, but let's come this way first. Because I want to just finish this. It's more of the shoes that Estelle can't wear. Okay, so we don't have the blue keycard, so we will have to come back through the night goggle area again at some point. But it won't be here for a while, hopefully, so we can get Chloe something useful. And honestly, I want to prevent Fate. Because Feint is the thing that we get hit with. Green key card. It would suck if you were colorblind. Star Rabbits. Hey! Shoes that our shoe girl can wear. They're not as good as the ceramic spikes. They're good for agility and movement. You know what? It's a defense down, but Chloe has a bit of a movement issue with her shorter sword, so we'll actually compensate by giving Chloe the springy Star Rabbit boots. And then this was just a treasure, wasn't it? Yeah. Backwards we go. Okay, this is another vantage point of this thing. So if we hadn't done it, if we hadn't gone back downstairs, I bet we would have gotten the cutscene there. I'm getting quieter because I'm having to try to remember the layout of this place in my head. Green key card. Okay, another elevator. We'll do that. We'll save elevators for later. Let's go down and take care of the green in the ground floor. Oh, got surprise ambushed. Come on, hit Estelle again and be close. Not Chloe. Not Tita, you're misunderstanding what you need to do.
shall we?
Right. Oh, okay.
I love a good chain attack. Picking on Tita, that's so rude.
All right, what's next?
I don't remember if there was a green down here, but there is a recharge. And I will use it. I don't think there was a green here. You know, there's nothing down here. Oop, that was almost an ambush. And there's the red. There's the green. Another Misty Veil. Well, actually. So I had Chloe wear the first one because it was more of a Chloe outfit, but I think it's also more of a Tita outfit. Grand feathered dress with silver septum. Yeah, Estelle's going to be like, that's going to be too hard to move in. And Chloe and now Tita will be like, it's okay, we can wear it. And everyone will agree that they want to see Josh wear it too. R.I.P. Princess Josh. Best part of the first game. Okay. So now there is nothing to do but to head to the third floor. Oof. Hernia is acting up, so I'm going to be looking for a good story spot to stop. I don't really want to stop here because I'll get confused about where I have and haven't been. Third place to check that out. This isn't what I mean when I say I want to get laser. Wah. Don't do that. I can get that far. Excellent. At least these robots aren't the endless frustration that they were in the first game.
Prepare to meet your doom! Come on, everyone!
And every game needs an 11-year-old with a minigun. So good.
Well, that takes care of that.
Thanks, Chloe. Attack 4. Ooh. Oh. Okay. I'm just going to remove you because we're not going to be able to have strike on there, but I need attack 4. Let's get confused on. Okay. Yeah, let's do the other direction first for a bit. It's got a blue. Got a big lab. Large gospel sits here. That's a gospel, isn't it? Seems to be, yes. It doesn't look like we can do anything with it. Must be part of their experiments. Let me guess. That's a boys only outfit. Armor for men only, because that's a thing that they thought was important back then. In the ancient era of, like, 2005. A large gospel. Same cutscene, it looks like. I think it is. Doesn't look like we can do anything with it. We've got a couple we've got a couple gospels. We got a bunch of orbital computers. That's going to be a big fight. Heal up. It's Annalise. It's okay, bestie. We're going to save you. I got Annalise, too. We need to pin her down for a minute. Let's see if we can't confuse while we're doing this sort of thing. And then Chloe's not going to be able to get all the way across. Nope. Barely no. Resist. Well, that's annoying. Okay, well. We definitely need to heal Estelle. Give us a hurricane. Nope, we don't need that heal yet. Let's take out the ads. We'll start the duel here.
This ends here.
Like a true barraged the robot and had that be done with it. And I should do the heal just in case, because I think we're low enough that Laser puts Estelle in trouble.
Light of the heavens, heal these battered wings. Radiant flash!
A little wasteful, but... oh, thank goodness. We're going to have to move over that way anyway, so we may as well move in a way that gets us out of the AoE. Analyst. I was using all those abilities earlier in the game. I think we can take one more. I shouldn't risk it. Have a snack. Need about 2,000. Have some ice cream.
We're good to go.
I was hoping we'd get that done before we did that. Well, it's fine. Ouchie, ouch. Okay, ads are handled. Let's gang up on Analysts. I think Estelle should be able to take another hit from Analysts. Yeah. Although we are going to want to do a nice big hefty heal.
Prepare to meet your doom! Come on, everyone! Yeah! Scary.
Not as good against a single target, but it is a free 1,600 damage. And we're not likely to get more ads in the fight. Ow. And even with the speed up, it's still going to take a turn to just approach. 99. I'm going to hang on a turn before using Kevin's thing so Kevin can get closer and hit everyone with it. Which means both of you are going to be coming in so that Kevin can do his fun thing.
I hold in my hand the chalice of heaven. May its holiest of lights act as our shield.
Haha, we guarded. That would have killed Estelle if we hadn't guarded. That was so good timing. It's a little wasteful. Okay, so we can't even waste. Okay. Let's, I can't even get close enough. That's unfortunate. Chloe can do it. Chloe? Please feed Estelle some spine. Miss. Oh, I love that. Get bopped, Annalise. Missed again. Good job, Chloe. Chloe, can you deal 300 damage to finish her off? I think you only do like 200. Yeah. This is gonna hurt. Get shot with a cannon.
Scary.
Oh, Annalise. When the heck did that little goof get so strong anyway? Alright, let's wake her up. Estelle, everyone. And Kevin's here too. Thank you for coming to save me. Annalise, you feel okay? Yeah, nothing a soak at Elmo can't fix. More importantly, the others. It's okay, they all been freed. You're the last one we found. See, that's good. Sorry, Estelle. I promised we'd have a big rival fight, but I didn't want it to be like this. But don't worry, you silly. It's thanks to your team that we knew about this place at all. You did a great job scouting out the base. Estelle. Oh, scouting job, right. Estelle, there's something I gotta tell you. What? While we were running around, I spotted Joshua. What? Josh is here? When the Jaegers were chasing us down, he showed up and broke through their lines. Recognized his clothes and black hair. I'm pretty sure it was him. Joshua. Estelle. Oh, I'm sorry. Annalise, don't leave it there. Where'd Josh go? I'm not sure. We managed to get out of that spot, but they caught us. Could have headed for the roof, though. The roof? Some kind of airship dock on the roof of the building. I remember the soldiers and researchers heading that way. Okay, then. Annalise, think you can get out on your own? Yeah, I'll be okay. This place is like a horror show. There might still be something in here. Everyone be careful. Oh, my hernia is so mad at me, but I think I need to finish this particular dungeon. Never thought Josh would be here too. Let's get to the roof. Yeah. We knew Josh would be here because we saw him board the enemy airship in secret. Okay. Oh, we forgot to pick up the key card. Can't open the blue doors without the blue key card. About Beta. Based on data collected from the experiments performed at Liberal, the Beta has entered the final tuning phase. Emulator fully simulates functionality of the original and manages a 90% synchronization rate with orbital fields. As a result, the side has increased, but execution of the gospel plan should be redacted. I'm thinking that Alba, because we as the players, we know that the professor is good old Professor Alba. I think Alba left these messages unredacted for, like, to mess with us. Okay. Let's head to the ground floor and refresh, and then do the other... and then do the blue doors from the ground up. I don't think there's a blue door down here, but we'll do our due diligence. Double check. First, you. And I suppose I should drop a save just in case. Okay. Red, just the lab. Green, just the treasure. No blue. Yeah, I didn't think there was anything blue on the first floor. So you have to have at least red to have blue access. Bunch of Wind Sabbath. That'll be useful when we get into a shop. I really do need to just fix my orbments. I've been putting it off for too long. Okay. One of these spots had like a chain of a couple doors. Shooting range. That's right, it was this one. There you are. Bunch of fire Sabbath. Okay. Well, I'm glad that the night goggles weren't a one-time only thing, but I'm also glad that they weren't used, like, repeatedly, and that they gave us another pair of them in case we just sold them the first time. I don't think there's any blue down there. No. Okay. We've done our due diligence. We've sorted out most of, if not all of the blue. So, next floor. There's a couple blue doors on the third floor. Like this one. Time, space, and mirage. Hex yeah. The most useful orbments are like time and space. We already looked for blue down here. No, I don't think we looked for blue down here. I don't think there's any blue there. Yeah. Hello. Roof tower area. With a little lighthouse thing. Naptime cookie. With the recipe. Yay. Because we can't eat those, so we can't learn the recipe that way. Yeah, there's a little lighthouse signal thing. I wasn't expecting that. Be ready to throw the naptime cookie at Josh. We are on the top floor. Oh, it's just like one way to go. Okay. But there really is just one way to go. Which way are you gonna go? I wonder if there's a boss fight coming up. Give us that. Okay, this is where you drop a save. Oh, they've got Josh too. Josh! We're gonna have to fight Josh, and Josh is a scary motherfucker right now. Right now. Josh, say something. Why are you so cold? Wake up, wake up! No. Joshua! Joshua? Estelle. Why are you here? Oh, thank Idio's here. Hang on, I'll... Oh, damn it! Get away! Ugh. What? Joshua, what? Oh no! It's not Josh! It's a fake robot Josh! No! A dull weapon. Oh goodness. Well, this is a way to start. Okay. Okay, let's just make sure they're not immune to that. Nope. Okay. Then I know what we're starting with. Actually, I'm kind of concerned about cast times. Let's get everyone's defense up instead. And you... Can you clock down? Clock down 2 of them. Who's gonna get to move? You will. Let's target you. Hopefully it will attack Theta. That is what I was hoping for. Good. We got 2 of them in the clock down.
Crap, this isn't good.
That was a 20% chance. Oh no. Don't have Serum Powder. We have Reviving Balm. Do we have anything better to revive? Yeah, Pepper Pottage.
Right. Yeah.
Not liking that. Yeah, let's get a Hellgate going. And Titanic Roar. I think it's time. You know what? We actually have a chance to lightning. I'll lightning.
Prepare to meet your doom! Come on, everyone! Yeah! Scary.
Trio of Josh dolls. Yeah, I think Hellgate is our course of action. AT delay, but didn't cancel. We do want to kind of remove some of them if we can. We're going to worry less about healing. Chloe will have Licht Christ after this goes off.
Now, light of the heavens, heal these battered wings. Radiant flash!
Okay. Not ideal. Not ideal that it's going to happen twice in a row. Tita's going to fall from this, probably, and I was hoping to... Okay. I was hoping to have Tita alive. Shit. I was hoping to have Tita, like, healed. I was like, oh, one isn't going to be too bad. Okay. We're going to need to bring Tita up. So Tita can heal everyone again. Which I think is just going to be Reviving Balm.
We're good to go!
Okay. Let's get one of you down. Improve our action economy. Okay. We're going to come in close to Tita so that we can receive her potion shot. Oh, we don't have a potion shot. Shit. Well, in that case, you're eating your own medicine. Yeah, heal yourself. I guess we heal everyone again. It's a little waste, but it'll top everyone off. Good. Get some Comet going. Who's near to death? You're gonna have to spend your Sacred Breath again. Okay, we're down to $1. Let's not get cocky, because it can wreck us pretty easy still. But we should be... We should be good. You know what? I might end up okay with that miss. I think I want Estelle to finish Josh. It feels appropriate for Estelle to do that, so we'll just have everyone else get into position in case Estelle misses. Estelle, finish.
We're good to go.
God, that was tough. Ah. Ren. Low. Aha! You were just a fraction too slow in realizing the deception, I fear. I'm afraid that this is check and mate. What? Oh, hail. Ah, Kevin, you have your thing. Fire it off. Give everyone the immunity to one attack. This is. I can't stay awake. No. Ah. It was a bit too easy. A sport, really. But at least your reactions were amusing. It may be a small token of gratitude, but allow me to invite you to a place I think you'll find very interesting. Estelle. Estelle's gone. Talking about walking right into a snake pit. Hey, Estelle, you alright? What's wrong? Estelle? Someone tell me this is a bad joke. There's something there. A door. Damn it. And the dumbest chair I've ever seen. Oh, crap. Ah. No, Estelle. Is this the first time in the entire game that we haven't had Is this the first time in the series that we haven't had Estelle in the party? Oh, shit. Estelle! Oh no. Oh. We're going to be ending on a bit of a cliffhanger. This is Estelle. It's Josh. Josh. Why? It's okay. It's enough. Huh? I was always just a broken puppet. I can never go back to being human. So, enough. Enough. No! Thank you. Goodbye, Estelle. No. 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 Wow, what a scream. Are you okay, Estelle? Ren. Oh, good, it's just a dream. Did you have a scary nightmare? Yeah, a total nightmare. Now that freaky doll is even showing up in my dreams, I mean. Wait a second. Ren, what are you doing here? I was wondering when you were going to ask all surprised. You're so laid back, Estelle. I love that about you. Oh, forgive me for not being on the ball right after waking up. Anyway, where? It's not so odd for me to be here, you know. We're actually in our brand new base. New base? Look out the window. Okay. What? Airship base. Stealthed air fortress. Oh no. Oh, this is anime cutscene time. That's how you know it's dramatic and important. Oof. That's a big airship. Oh, welcome aboard the Crimson Ark, the glorious. This ship could beat an entire army. Don't you think it's the best toy ever? You people, what are you planning on doing with something like this? Ah, our guest is finally awoken. That has to be Professor Alba. Welcome aboard, Estelle. I trust your nap was restful. I'm sure you're quite out of sorts being brought aboard with no fanfare. Fear not, we haven't brought you here to cause you any harm. Far from it, in fact. You're free to relax here. Why don't we take the chance to have a nice chat? About the society, about our goals, and about our common friends. I think I can answer many of your questions. Fine. Not like I have much of a choice. Let's hear it. Excellent. I'll be waiting. Ren, be a darling and show Estelle the way up here, will you? Sure, okay. Come on, let's go to the sanctuary. Please give me a chance to say if I really need to go lay down. Sanctuary? It's a real pretty room on top of the deck, on the top deck of this ship. The professor's waiting for us there. Ren? I just now realized that Ren and Professor Alba are in, like, the same corner of my mouth. But, like, Ren is, like, lispy and Alba is Scottish, so I had trouble shifting there. Alright, show me the way. You don't, you don't need to be so serious. I think you'll really like what we have to say. What do you mean? You'll just have to find out. Anyway, follow me. Come on, come on. Please. Okay. I can save. Yay. As my hernia has been acting up for like the last 30 minutes and I just wanted to finish that area. Let's see. Do we still have enough people hanging around to make it worth going off to raid? Yeah, we do. Now the question is, do we have anyone to raid? Because it's early. None of my regulars. Who else is running? We got someone running UMAD. Roadcraft. Not really anything super exciting. Let me check Blue Sky, see if there's anyone that looks like they're streaming that could be interesting there. I think most of the people I know stream in the evenings, though. It doesn't look like there's anyone I know streaming, so it is just kind of these recommended people. Well, it's going to be one of these people. I think I'd like to raid Are You Mad? Because if I'm going to lay in bed watching, that's what I want to watch. So let's see if this stranger, Aconite, is a horrible person or not. Let's go. And thank you all for coming. I will stream when next my hernia isn't acting up, which, based on how it is now and what I have to do today, might not be until like Friday. But we'll see. Until then, toodles.